What's up, you guys? Innovation Chic back here with another mini video. I am going to be making a pleather, I was about to say pleated, oh my gosh, a pleather cargo pockets mini skirt and a lime green top. The first video you guys saw me cutting out a pattern of a previous skirt, and this one I am cutting out the pattern of a pocket that I made from one of my previous DIYs. And then mini dance break. I am going to be cutting out the pattern for my elastic band right here. I'm just cutting it a little bit oversized, like to the elastic band that I had, just to make a scrunch effect on the skirt that I want. So you guys are going to see that in the end. What am I cutting out right here? Oh, I'm cutting out the tops of the pocket for the flaps right here in this video or in this part. And here I'm doing something different. I am actually tracing out my hand and I'm pinning it down on the fabric because the fabric is actually really slippery and I don't want it to be messed up. So now we are going to go ahead and cut out my pattern of my hand. You guys, this was so tedious. When I tell you, it felt like I was picking a lock to a safe. Like I was sweating and everything. It took so much concentration just to cut a hand out on a fabric. I didn't think it was going to be that hard, but it's that hard. So yeah. Now here I am cutting out the pattern for my shirt. Now I was originally going to make a jumpsuit, but I did not have a zipper and I did not feel like going out to source and find a zipper, especially for this bright colored tie-dye. I'm not going to say tie-dye, Lord. This bright colored shirt. I knew it was going to be impossible or I was going to have to get a black one, and that just was not happening. Now the one thing I would advise you guys to do when you're making this shirt is make sure you have it laid evenly on the ground, because I did cut it slightly uneven. So now we are getting down to the pocket pattern. It's very self-explanatory. You basically line up to whatever line you want your pockets to be. Make sure they're even, pin them down, and we're just going to do a straight stitch line so that you'll have like that fold. If not, when you fold the fabric, it'll just be like floppy and loose, and that's not the illusion or the look that you're going for. Like, I'm going for camper cargo pocket, and that's exactly what I set out to achieve. Once that's done, we're going to back tack that, and then we're going to snip those loose ends and go over the part where it's a fold so that it'll hold that, I don't know what to call it. I guess that line where we sewed. But yeah, I'm just clipping off the ends, and then you're going to see the finished product as soon as we get there. Like, okay, now we're there. But yeah, I loved it. All right, so next what you're just going to do is take that pocket, line it up to how you want to line it on your skirt, and make sure you pin it down, pin every corner, and then pin probably like 2 or 3 pins in between so you'll get the desired look. Now this next part, I'm zigzag stitching the elastic band together, and I use the zigzag stitch because it ensures that the elastic waistband does not pop or come loose. Uh-oh. Excuse my face. This is a morning face. But really quick, while this just happened, I used a smaller needle, probably like 11 or 14, to work with the skirt material. And for the bigger, thicker materials, you're going to have to use like a 16 to 18 gauge needle so that it can go through the fabric. All right, so here's the band to the skirt. The skirt is actually a little bit smaller than the band, but I made it really long because I want it to have the scrunchy effect at the top of the waist of the skirt. So what I'm going to do next is put the elastic on the inside, like so. Make sure they fold over. Pin it. And then we're going to pin this around the skirt, the waist of the skirt, and then we're going to serge it. Now we serge the waistband to ensure the security. And then next we are going to go ahead and sew down those hands. Those hands. Very tedious. You have to get in every nook and cranny. So now we're doing a simple try on just to make sure before we sew the back of the shirt on that my hands are placed where I wanted them to place. So this is a little fit check, I guess you can say. What you guys think? Let me know. Let me know.
We're gonna see how this goes.
Y'all, can't believe my fit turned out exactly how I imagined. Like, in my brain, this is how I imagined this outfit to be. I wanted my cargo pockets on a pleather stretch skirt, and I wanted my handprints on the shirt, and I wanted it to have a turtleneck. And this just happened to come up in the process, and I was like, ooh, I love that even better. So this is like the fit, you guys. Excuse the trash can back there, but she's ready, she's excited, and she loves it. Now I was gonna turn this into a onesie, but I didn't feel like fidgeting with a zipper, so this is where we're at. This is what we're doing, and this is my fly, and I love every bit. So how'd I do, you guys? Let me know down in the comments, and I'll see you in the next one.